And we can start from sitting into the most comfortable cross-leg sitting position. As always, you can have blocks, so you can have pillows to sit on them. And if you feel it's too much, you can always open your legs wider. You don't have to sit in this position. And because majority of the time, do you want to have a pillow? Yeah, pillow. It's nice. It's nice. It's not so uncomfortable. Pillow is always better. So if you have a pillow, then it's really, really working much more better for you.
Could you sit on the sofa all the time? Could you sit on the sofa all day? Can
Yay! Excellent. Okay, and we will start from just rotating your shoulders right to the back and the left. And feel how you're rotating. It's not about the speed, it's about stretching and rotating your shoulders backward a few times. And then when you finish, 3-5 times, then you're moving forward, rotating your shoulders. Nice. Hands then stretched and up. Inhale, exhale, clasp hands and push into the ceiling. I keep pushing my low back forward. Inhale, exhale, you open your hands behind your ears. Inhale, exhale, you twist to the right side. Inhale, pushing belly out. Exhale. I will keep reminding you about breathing. It's important. And drop your hands forward. Try to place them forward. If it's comfortable, you keep moving forward. So low back pushed forward. Exhale, you keep sliding down. How far, how low, it's entirely up to you. I'm trying to stretch my neck now. And then move my head from side to side, stretching the side of my neck. And slowly keep moving up. Inhale, stretch. Clasp hands, place them behind your head. Bring your elbows together, try to touch them, and then open them up. Chin and chest push forward. Inhale, lovely. Exhale, curl. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, curl. Lovely breathing, guys. Well done. Inhale, opening up. And this time, lean to the left side. I keep opening my right elbow up. But the longer we hold the positions, the more challenging we have. It's more challenging and it's more efficient. Inhale up, exhale, lean to the right side. I keep pushing left elbow up, trying to lean more down and pushing elbow to the back. Inhale, move up. Open elbows wide. Exhale, touch them, and this time move it down and your head is moving down, stretching your back of your neck. And slowly keep bringing yourself up. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand placed on your left knee, left hand behind your back. Just push forward. Inhale. And when I exhale, first I keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back. And then I keep looking to the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hands moved up. Stretch. Left hand on your right knee, right hand behind your back, chest push forward, inhale, exhale, twist, keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back, inhale, push your tummy out, exhale, in, inhale out, in, inhale out and in. Great, hands up and stretch. Inhale, drop your right hand on the left side of your head, left hand placed down on the floor. If you can, you land on your elbow, but it's optional. And then stretch your right hand. Keep opening your right shoulder to the back, look up, and then rotate it for 3. You reach the ceiling, open to the side, 2, lovely, and 3. You try to reach the floor in front of you, but if it's not happening, it's absolutely fine. And then from the left side, you keep walking to the right side. Always have a break if you need to. It's optional, either hand or elbow. If it's too much, don't go down. Just keep yourself on your hand. Elbow open up to the back first, and then you stretch. You keep opening your shoulder to the back, and rotation 3. Stretch first, reaching the ceiling. 2. Stretch, and 1. Great, hands up and stretch. We remember which leg is in front. For you is right and left, and then we're going to open legs. Place hands on your hips, and you keep moving hips from side to side. This is the first stretch, and you feel it's more than enough. It's absolutely fine. Otherwise, hands placed forward, inhale, and when you exhale, you keep moving forward. Inhale up, exhale, you keep leaning forward. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If knees are bent, it's fine. And you slowly bring yourself up. Knees bent. You now swap your legs right and left. Lovely. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand placed on the left side of your head, and you rotate your left shoulder up and back. Keep your arm on your low back. I keep pushing left shoulder down and to the back. Inhale. And when I exhale, move my head closer to my right shoulder. Keep pushing left shoulder down. Inhale, slightly release my stretch, moving my head up. Exhale, head moves down, closer to my right shoulder, left shoulder push down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and down. Stretch your hands. Inhale. Left hand drop on the right side. Rotate your right shoulder up and back. Keep it in your lower back on the back. Inhale. Exhale. Keep moving head closer to your left shoulder. Right shoulder down and to the back. Inhale slightly up and then down. Inhale up and down. Great. Hands up and stretched. Inhale. Clasp hands behind your head. Elbows open wide. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the left side. To the front. And then to the right side. To the front. Place hands to the back. Just push forward. You open your shoulders back. And drop your head down. Try to roll from the left shoulder to the right shoulder. Feel the stretch. If you don't have any issues with your neck, of course, if you know you can do this, you just simply skip it. Then keep your hands either your wrists together, holding elbows. If you can, bring hands into namaste. Inhale, and when you exhale, you keep leaning forward. I prevent by pressing my elbows together, trying to keep them together, from bending my back, but obviously you will go down as far as it allows, your body allows. And slowly bring yourself up. Brilliant. Reverse tabletop position. Hands placed down on the floor. You bring soles of your feet down. Inhale, exhale. You keep pushing your hips up. And you can stay in this position if you feel it's okay. Head relaxed and move from side to side. If you want to work on your core, legs fully stretched, it's optional. Hips pushed up and head up, down. And slowly bring yourself down on the floor, and everything was optional. Great. Perfect. Fantastic. Bring soles of your feet together. Clasp hands on the soles of your feet, and you rock from side to side, massaging your hips. If you feel it's comfortable, you can even rock clockwise and anti-clockwise. Isn't it funny? As soon as people can see their feet, all of them start checking. Are they okay? Are they clean? Just Inhale, just push forward. Exhale, push elbows into your shins, and forehead moves down. You're trying to touch your toes, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly move up. Move them into diamond position. Just whatever's comfortable. The first thing before you lean forward, grab your ankles or maybe soles of your feet. Just push forward. Keep squeezing shoulder blades in the back. Inhale, exhale, you keep sliding, moving forward, forehead moves down, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly keep moving up. Excellent. Cross your legs again. Shoulder stretch and arm. So I stretch from my hands and left hand moved on the top of my right. I try to grab my hands together. And then I keep moving elbows up. Feel where you feel the stretch. On your biceps area, I feel the more I move my elbows up, the deeper stretch is. And open your hands wide in the cactus position. And then right on the top of your left, grab your hands, your fingers. Inhale, exhale, keep moving up. Stop. And slowly drop down. Shake. There is another stretch for your wrists and your hands and arms. Clasp your hands and try to open up. And let's change sides. So right on the top of your left. Sides are different. One you will feel, oh my God. Another is just, dear Lord. Great. Hands placed down on the floor. Soles of your feet drop down on the floor, wider than your hips. Some of you will not even feel any stretch. Some of you will feel something. So for you, maybe for some of you, it's really, really nothing. If it's nothing at all, you can always move a leg on one on the top of another and keep pushing it down. And then last one, either this position or maybe you can drop on your knee and you keep moving your knee up and one up and another down. So this is just an angle you're creating. Great, perfect. Moving into flat tabletop position, hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips, cut. Push your toes under. Inhale, and when you exhale, vertebrae are moving up, chin reaching your chest. Inhale, stomach moves down, you look up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stomach moves down, you look up. Exhale, curl. And inhale down. Great. Left hand moves slightly forward. Right hand moves up and you move it to the back for 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Bend elbow. Keep it your hand in your lower back. You keep opening right shoulder down. Head moves down closer to your left shoulder, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand moves up. You stretch and you move right hand under your left shoulder. You try to land on your shoulder. Left elbow can be bent, or if you want to go further, you stretch your left arm. And with my fingers, I keep opening, moving my fingers behind my ear, keep opening shoulders, twisting, stretching, looking up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down on the floor. Brilliant. Nice to see you together. Left hand moves forward. Right hand moves forward. Change hands. Left hand moves to the back. 3 movements to the back. I open my shoulder, feel stretched, then elbow bend, keep it in my lower back, open my left shoulder down, head moves down closer to my right shoulder, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A left hand moves up, I rotate it and move left hand under my right shoulder, stretch from my hand, keep walking with my fingers, opening shoulder behind my ear, keep stretching, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself up. Classical child position. Open knees wide as it feels comfortable. Relax my toes, and I first try to land my hips on my heels. And you can even move hips from side to side, trying to settle down and ground it yourself more. Then I stretch, landing down. You can use a pillow and bring yourself on the pillow. When I'm down here, my chin is reaching the floor. So what I do, I keep opening shoulders wide, stretching my shoulders. And if you want to stretch your neck, move on one side, on one cheek if you can reach the floor, and then to another one if you are on the floor. Keep stretching your shoulders. Inhale, and then you look forward, and from the right side, you move to the left side of the mat. You stretch, lie down. Inhale, and when you exhale, your right hand is moving slightly forward. You feel a deep stretch on the right side of the body. If you feel something is too much, you can always stop. Always do whatever is right for you. It should never be painful or uncomfortable. From the left side, you move hands to the right side of the mat. And now you feel a deep stretch on the left side. Keep moving your left hand forward, dropping your chin and forehead down. The more you move your hand to the right side, the deeper stretch you have. And slowly bring it down. We're moving into Sphinx position on your elbows. Lovely Sphinx. Good. Like elbows just below your shoulders. Move closer towards your chest. Perfect. Forehead moves down. Inhale, exhale, push into elbows, and you keep squeezing shoulder blades on the back. Chin and chest push forward. You move legs only if you want to walk on your lower back, slightly up. But the main focus is on your shoulders. You keep squeezing shoulder blades on the back. Lovely. And slowly drop down. Create the pillow with your hands. And you keep moving hips from side to side, relaxing them. Inhale, you move up, and your hands and legs are moving up. You stretch them. You don't have to move legs. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Create a pillow. Move from one side to another one on your hips. Move on another cheek, your head. We are going to bend our knees, and I move my knees as wide as it's comfortable for you on the mat. You bend your knees and you grab your ankle, or maybe if you cannot reach, it can be your pants. One hand, one leg is fine. Stretch if you can. Yeah, otherwise you keep moving up. Lovely, nice, excellent. And just drop down, moving from side to side, creating a pillow again, relaxing your hips. Right, perfect stretch for your hips and your shoulders and the front of the body. What usually happens, we keep moving our shoulders forward all the time without realizing how much we squash ourselves. I move to the right side of the mat and place my left hand at the level of my left shoulder and right hand down on the floor. You can use a pillow or block, place head on the block, right knee bend, you touch the floor, and I keep opening my knee. I try to relax head down on the floor, right hand moved up, and I keep opening my right arm and shoulder to the back. You stay in this position for as long as it's comfortable, but usually we keep for 5 breaths. We're counting with breaths, not with time. And let's move back to the center. Do it on the other side. I move to the left side of the mat, right hand placed with the level of my shoulder, left knee bent, and I touch the floor. I keep opening my knee to the back, bend your knee, touch the floor, yes, touch the floor, excellent. Holding, if you can rock, you rock. If it's too much, if you feel enough stretch, is brilliant. Lovely, really nice, brilliant. And slowly bring yourself back to the center. You clasp your hands above your hips if you can. If you cannot, wrists are fine, so either you're holding wrists or you're clasping hands. Try to move your hands off. Try to move your legs off. It's optional, you don't have to. Lovely. And place hands down on the floor. Moving into upper facing dog. Hands pushed into the floor. You keep squeezing shoulder blades on the back and hips moved forward. Lovely. Inhale, exhale, look to the left. I'll look to the front. Exhale, look to the right. Knees bend. Moving into extended puppy position, when your knees below your hips, you simply walk forward with your arms and open shoulders wide. Holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move up on your hands or try to sit into squat position. If it's too much, you can always have blocks under your heels. You can simply move into kind of low squat, or you can, if you can, you move down on the floor. So it's one option. Maybe you place hands down on the floor and you keep moving your hips, keep rotating them, keep opening them up. The last version is this option. Yeah, wonderful, brilliant. When I'm down here, I keep pressing elbows into my thighs. Inhale, exhale. Keep stretching my neck, moving head to one side. Inhale up and to another side. Brilliant. Great. Let's sit down on the floor. Are we all good?
Yeah.
Do you need to have a drink? Yeah? Just remember that if something is not right, you feel it's too much, you just ignore this, you disregard this. You just don't do this. My right leg stretched and left knee bent, and I move my left leg across. Ideally, it should be down on the floor completely. If it's not, it's okay. Keep pressing my knee towards to my chest. Keep opening my shoulders in the back all the time. Right hand behind my back, left hand moves up. You stretch. You push elbow into your knee and you keep twisting, keep looking to the back, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands moved up, you stretched. Inhale. Exhale, change legs. Left leg stretched, right knee bent. You keep pressing knee towards to your chest and you move across. Knee I try to keep closer to my chest. Left hand behind my back, right hand up, and I press into my knee with my elbow, twisting, looking to the back. Keep squeezing shoulder blades on the back, look to the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Right leg stretched, left knee bent. Push your left leg into your right thigh. And before you lean forward, you always sit comfortably on the sitting bones or on the pillow, and I always move all fleshy parts out. You may need to use a rope and wrap around the sole of your foot. I keep pushing my lower back forward. Inhale, you wrap around. Exhale, you keep moving down. Now this is where we're using our breaths. Inhale and exhale, you keep moving down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Slowly keep moving up. Hands up, stretched. Always stretch. Left leg stretched. Right knee bent. You push into your left thigh. And again, sit comfortably. It should be comfortable for you. Hands up, stretched. If you need to use a rope, you wrap around the sole of your foot. Inhale, and when you exhale, you keep leaning forward. Forehead moves down. Inhale and exhale. 5 breaths. And slowly keep moving up. Great. Hands up and stretched. Inhale and exhale. We either repeat the same sequence, but if you can, you keep opening your knee to the back. We're trying to get this stretch into half lotus, and I keep rotating my leg closer to my chest. If you feel you can, you hold your leg between your two elbows. It's optional. You can continue just moving your hip from side to side. And if your body allows, you move into half lotus. If it's a nightmare, you drop it down and hold it here. If you have issues with your knee, you can even move your leg down or even to the side. So options 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hands up, stretched. Inhale, exhale, down, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Slowly move up. Inhale, stretch. Left leg stretched. Right knee bent. We keep opening our hip to the side. Moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we keep rotating closer to our chest. And if you can, you hold it between your two elbows. Try to move down into half lotus. If it doesn't work, you slide it down, maybe moving down or even outside. Up, stretch, hands down. Inhale, exhale, keep moving down, stretching. 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly keep moving up, hands up and stretched. Full forward bend, which is super difficult. Heels I keep outside of the mat. I will keep sliding. Stomach I placed on my thighs, squeezing shoulder blades on the back, and hands placed under soles of my feet. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, you keep sliding forward. Keep sliding forward. And when you feel this is maximum, you only stretch one of your legs. Keep pushing your lower back forward. Inhale. Exhale, stretch with another leg. Inhale, both knees bend. Exhale, one leg stretch. Inhale, both knees bend. Exhale, one leg stretch. So it can be tiny movement, and of course you may be not down on the floor completely, but it's absolutely fine. Slowly moving up. Excellent. We are moving back towards the wall. You can move back towards the sofas. And what is the purpose is, I have a support behind my back, and I'm only using one of my thighs to keep the soles of my feet together, And I keep pressing to one of my thigh and feel the stretch. Inhale, relax. Exhale, I keep pressing another thigh. When we stretch our legs or our body one side by one side, it usually doesn't resist so badly. We're teaching now, we're training ourselves to learn how far you can go. So the more I press, the more I relax. It's all about relaxation, the deeper stretch I have. And when I feel, oof, yeah, I'm kind of ready for two, then I will press. But if you're not, you can keep pressing one by one. There is no harm. I'm using the whole weight of my hand in my hands. I keep pressing down my knees. And when I done it for the first time, I felt on the next day, oh my God, I feel it. I definitely feel it. It's really, really a lot. Great, perfect. Move the soles of your feet forward again. Inhale. Either you hold hands under soles of your feet. If you want to go further, you keep moving hands under your shins and you keep moving forward, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We're moving back into flat table, into cat position, and we'll stretch our neck. I will show you first, and if you feel you want to join me, you will. Head down on the floor and you rock backward and forward. And I can fix myself in the very top of my head to stretch my neck. But if you feel it doesn't work for you, you can always keep it. So I rock 3 times with fixing myself for a couple of seconds at the very top position. And if you feel okay, you may want to rock clockwise and anti-clockwise. It's quite challenging. It's not always working how we want it, but it's okay, isn't it? It's always the case. Right, and we can go down on the floor and we can start stretching on the floor. You lie down on the floor, you give yourself a hug and you rock from side to side, massaging your back. Just even when you're tired and you want to stretch your back, it's one of the best options and positions. Bring soles of your feet down on the floor. Inhale, and when you exhale, hips are moving up and hands are moving up and above your head. You stretch, you move your hips from side to side. Hands and arms are moving up and down. And slowly bring yourself down on the floor. Give yourself a hug again. Try to move your head this time higher. Feel stretching even on the back of your neck. It's a little bit of core and neck stretch. And bring soles of your feet down on the floor. You're either moving hands above your head this time, or maybe you can place hands down on the floor and push into the floor. Inhale, exhale, keep moving hips up, and I move my hips up and down and from side to side, stretching, and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring yourself down on the floor. Give yourself a hug again. Grab your knees, rock from side to side, moving your head even deeper, more towards to your knees, stretching your neck. And bring soles of your feet down on the floor. So option 1, either hands moving above your head. Option 2, when hands down on the floor. And option 3, when you move your hips up and the hands are supporting your hips and you keep pressing them up, moving them higher. It's optional, you don't have to do this. And slowly bring yourself down on the floor. Drop your soles of your feet wider than your hips. Inhale, exhale, move them to the right side. I feel a deep stretch on my lower back on the left side, around my left hip and hip flexors. I try to relax my knees and my legs, only slightly pushing my left knee down to the floor to feel the stretch. Inhale, I move to the center and I move to the left side. I keep pressing left knee down, feeling deep stretch on my lower back on the right side, around my right hip flexors, even on the front of my thigh. This is one of the simplest one. You can always do it by yourself. Inhale, move up, and let's drop them again to the right side. A second and third attempt is always allowing us to go deeper. Why? Because muscles are already relaxed around the tight area and we can always go a little bit further. Inhale, move up, and then drop your knees to the left side. And slowly bring yourself back to the center. A left hand I keep on my left hip, right knee bend, and you grab your shin or your ankle or maybe sole of your foot. Inhale, and when you exhale, left hand is pushing into your left hip, right knee is pushed down towards the floor. Inhale and exhale, you keep holding. Stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change legs. Right sole of the foot down on the floor. Right hand holding your right hip. You bend your knee. You hold your shin, pushing it down. Or maybe sole of you can use the rope wrapping around sole of your foot and keep pressing your knee down towards the floor. We're trying to get into full happy baby position. Stretching. Push hands into soles of your feet. Keep pressing knees down towards the floor, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you open legs wide and bring hands inside of your shins, and maybe you can rock from side to side. And we are going to rock backward and forward, coming back into squat position if you can. If you cannot, it's fine. You just keep into cross-leg sitting position. Yeah? Yeah, well done. We are back and down.
That's, be careful your head, Dee.
Yes.
Are we all good?
Yeah. I forget. I'm concentrating on my finger, not my head. Back into squat.
Either you sit into squat. If you don't want to do this, just you can skip it. Yeah, so it's either. We keep opening our hips and hip flexors. Funny enough, they're saying that we are holding all the emotions through our hips, so the rotation of our hips is very important. Drop down on your knees. Right leg step forward. Right leg step forward. It's a deep lunge. Hands can be placed along with your right leg if you feel it's not secure. I can bring my elbows down on my thigh and I relax toes on my left leg, so I'm not pushing and relaxing. This is quite intense. By doing nothing, it's very intense stretch. If you allow the gravity and the weight of your body to press, it's really going down further and further and further. The longer we hold, the more stretch you have, but you need to stop at any point you feel it's too much. Then hands I place along with my right leg. Keep stomach on my thigh. Inhale, exhale. I keep pressing hip to the back. Holding, moving into forward bend. Holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, either holding hands along with your right leg. If you feel okay, you place elbows on your thigh. If you want to go further, hands moved up. You stretch. It's a slight back bend. I open my shoulders to the sides, so shoulders, back, neck, hips, perfect. And place hands down on the floor. Inhale, exhale, push to the back with your hips, deep forward bend. I move my left knee a little bit closer to my right leg. And when I stand, it's 90 degrees. Don't move your knee closer to your heel. It should be a distance with one of your hand. If you draw two lines, parallel lines, it should be one hand. If you move your knee closer to your heel, you may lose the balance. I push toes under my left leg for a better balance. Hands up and stretched. You bring hands into Namaste and you twist the right side. Left elbow pushed into my knee. I twist. I keep looking up. 5. Perfect. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Hands down on the floor. Let's change sides. Right knee down on the floor. Left leg step forward. You can help always with your hands. Either you keep your hands down on the floor, or if you feel it's okay, you drop your elbows down on your thigh and relax. You're dropping down, you're relaxing, you feel how your hips are opening up. I definitely feel a really deep stretch, regardless it looks like we're doing nothing. but it's always, always a deep stretch. The more you move your sole of your foot, front foot forward, the deeper stretch you have. Hands placed down on the floor. Inhale, exhale, keep pushing hips to the back, keep stretching, holding forward bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left knee bend. You either hold hands along with your left leg. Maybe you can move hands on your thighs. If you want to go into slight back bend, hands up stretched, and this is your shoulder blade stretch, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down on the floor. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg, I move closer to my right knee, push toes under. If I draw 2 lines, it should be the distance of my hand. Hands up and stretched. Perfect. Namaste. Twist the left, elbow pushed into the knee. Keep squeezing shoulder blades on the back, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Let's change knees. Left knee down. Now be careful how much pressure you want to apply for your left knee. You may want to use the pillow. Right leg step forward. Watch me first, and then you decide whether you want to do this. I move all my weight from the kneecap to my right leg and to my right knee. Bend my knee, and I'm trying to grab my sole of my foot or ankle. Maybe you can grab your pants. And the more I press my heel closer to my hip, the deeper stretch I have. So I'm relaxed. This is relaxation. This is a stretch. This is relaxation. This is stretch. Be careful with your kneecap.
This is just like getting the balance.
You need to lean forward a little bit more to move the weight of your body from the middle of your knee, literally above the kneecap. Or use a pillow. Use a pillow. Change the sides. Left leg step forward. You can definitely place your knee on the pillow. So I move the weight completely to my front leg before I do the stretch, and I keep pressing my heel closer to my hip, and then it's a deep stretch for the front of my thigh. Brilliant. We're trying to get into pigeon or pigeon preparation. We're all different. Moving to the right side of the mat, right knee down and left leg step forward. You may not be able to do it at all, which is absolutely fine. Hands on the edge of the mat, and I try to place my ankle down to the floor. Maybe it's not happened at all, it's fine. Then if it's not happened, move your knee into the most comfortable position. So this is an advanced one, this is an easy option, and you move your hips off from the floor. Sometimes it's impossible. So the next step, if you can, you move your hands off from the floor. If you cannot, it's fine. Then you keep moving forward, you keep stretching, relaxing, dropping your head down, holding this. I keep pushing my right hip forward and left to the back for a deeper stretch. Hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly keep moving up. So I keep my ankle parallel to the front of the mat, and right leg goes on the top of my left. It's never comfortable for me. If it's really too much, you sit into cross-leg sitting position and it's fine. What I do, I keep pressing hands down, and I keep moving hips from side to side until I'm settling down. And I keep pressing elbows into my thighs. And I keep moving down, dropping my head, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep opening up. Let's open our legs again. So the more attempts we do, the deeper stretch obviously we have. This time what I do before I go down, I press one hand in the front, another is in the bottom, and I slightly push myself forward. Then hands on my hips, I lean from left to right, keep my low back straight, and I keep moving forward. You can place hands down on the floor, you can keep hands on your shins, so maybe you can touch your toes, and you're trying to move down. Inhale up and exhale down. Up and down, and it takes you ages and time, you inhaling and exhaling, and it's fine. As soon as you feel the stretch, Sometimes it's an invisible move, just like this. People cannot do anymore. Perfect. Brilliant. Lovely. Right knee bend and you place it parallel to the ankle, parallel to the front of the mat. Left on the top of your right. And I settling that you can sit in the cross-leg sitting position. I press hands down on the floor and I keep moving hips from side to side, settling. When I feel I'm okay-ish, I keep pressing elbows down into my thigh and I keep dropping my elbows down. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly move up. We're moving to the left side of the mat with the right sole of the foot step forward and left back in one line. So right sole of the foot on the left edge and left knee on the left edge of the mat. Hands on the edge of the mat, I try to place my ankle down to the floor. If it's not happened, you move your knee into the most comfortable position and moving hips off from the floor. So drop it down if you can. Yes, perfect. Okay, now we're trying to move hands off from the floor. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Then hands placed down on the floor. You keep moving down yourself in this stretch. Keep pushing your left hip forward and right to the back. Keep stretching, holding, stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring yourself up. The next stretch is very, very advanced one. If you don't want to do this, it's absolutely fine. It's called a frog. I move on my knees and soles of my feet are 90 degrees. And you can move down on your elbows. And one simple thing you do, you keep pressing your hips to the back. And you feel the stretch. So you keep pressing your hips to the back and relaxing. It's a funny one. This is a funny one, the frog. And with time, I'm trying to open my knees wider, so I keep relaxing and my knees are sliding away from each other. A little bit, tiny little bit. I'm not saying it's too much. In this case, too much is not good. Too fast is not good. And when you have enough, let's move out of this position and we are moving back to the floor on our backs. Well done. Yeah. Nearly finished. Just a little bit left. Yeah. Perfect. Can you imagine? Stretch for an hour. Wow. Brilliant. Really brilliant. Okay. Left leg down on the floor, right knee bend, and you move your right leg across to your left thigh. Option 1, you simply keep pressing your right knee away. I hold my sole of my foot so it's not sliding, and I keep pressing right knee away from me. So if you feel this is maximum, it's enough, you keep doing this. If you think you can go further, you grab your left thigh. You may want to stretch your left leg, or if you feel you can, you keep pressing knee closer to your chest. And I even like rocking on my back, massaging my back slightly. If you are practicing lotus, this is the time for you to do lotus. You don't have obviously to do this. And let's do it on the other side. Right leg, sole of your foot down on the floor, knee bend. Left knee bend, and you move your left sole of your foot across your right thigh. I hold sole of my foot with my right hand. Keep pushing left knee away. 5 times. Every time I feel deep stretch in my hip and hip flexors. Keep opening left knee away, keep moving away. Then I grab my right thigh and you keep stretching your right legs. This is option 1, this is option 2, and full lotus is option 3. It's of course you need to decide what is right for you. Brilliant, well done. Let's move it down on the floor. Right knee bend again, you move across to your left thigh and either pushing right knee away, it's enough. Or maybe this time you can land on your left thigh and right knee keeps opening up. So you land on your left thigh and right knee keeps opening up. I keep holding sole of my foot. Right to the other side. Yay, excellent. Keep opening me down. Yes, perfect. And let's do on another side. Right sole of the foot down on the floor. Left knee bend, you move across, you keep pushing left knee away, and if this is maximum, but if you're ready, you may want to land on your right thigh, holding sole of your foot, and keep opening your knee down to the floor. Keep opening up. And slowly move back to the center. A left leg down on the floor. You may want to use the rope this time. Right knee bend, and you stretch your right leg. You can simply press using your shin, or you can wrap around the sole of your foot, and you keep opening your head, moving your leg closer to your head. If you want, if you feel you can, you stretch your left leg, but you can keep it bent. With your leg being stretched, it's a little bit more advanced. It's entirely up to you how you want to proceed. Then you hold your either toes or ankle, and your left hand is holding your left hip. You keep opening your right leg to the right side. How far? It's entirely up to you, but both hips should be on the floor. You look to the left side, shoulders on the floor, both hips on the floor. Inhale, exhale. With each exhalation, I'm trying to move my right leg further down to the floor. And let's change legs. Right leg down on the floor, left knee bend. I move knee closer to my chest first, and then I keep stretching my leg. Maybe it's maximum for this leg. My left leg is always tighter than my right, and I keep pressing my shin closer to myself. You may can reach the sole of your foot, or maybe you can use a rope. I try to stretch my right leg, but it's optional. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. If you feel it's not right for you, you keep pressing leg closer to your head. And after 5 times, you either hold your shin or toes, and you keep opening your left leg to the left side. Keep stretching, relaxing. Inhale, and when you exhale, you drop your leg a little bit further down. And slowly bring yourself back to the center. Gentle rotation of your hips, knees bend, and soles of your feet both on the floor, and then right knee bend, and you keep rotating it, moving to the side. You may hear clicking noise in your hips. We rotate it 5 times to one direction, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Place right sole of your foot down on the floor, left knee bend, move closer to your chest, rotation to one direction for 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and into another direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring soles of your feet together and open your knees wide. If you want to have an extra stretch for your shoulders and shoulder blades, you can use the block and place hands under your shoulders. Lie down and stretch. So opening your shoulders drop down because of the difference in the height where your elbows and your shoulders are, and you keep opening your knees. If you feel it's easy for you to move your knees from side to side, it's okay, you can do this. You keep moving knees from side to side, and eventually if you don't feel comfortable lying on the block, you can always move away from the block. You don't have to have the block. Some of us have we all have different shape of the spine, so it has to be very, very individual. Inhale, engage muscles. Exhale, relax. Now I want you to start feeling the gravity pushing your knees down to the floor, and thighs are dropping down, and hips keep opening up to the sides. The whole of the body is relaxed. And we are reaching to the point when it's probably the most difficult part of the practice, when you need to stop wondering about what you need to deal with and all your tasks. It's pure concentration on your hips, on your knees, on your body, and just appreciate what you have. You have 2 hands, 2 legs, they're working beautifully. Always treat yourself with respect and just be thankful to what you have. When you start feeling it's really too much for your hips, you can place hands under your thighs and slowly bring yourself up. either you're staying in this position or you stretch your legs, moving into cross position. So legs stretched, your arms stretched. I've moved my head from side to side and shoulders from side to side and hips from side to side, relaxing. Concentrate on your right side of the body, on your right sole of your foot, toes, sole of your foot, heel, shin, knee, thigh, hip. Inhale, exhale. Concentrate on your left leg, sole of your foot, toes, the middle of the sole of your foot, heel, shin, knee, thigh, hip. Inhale, exhale. Concentrate on the right hand fingers, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Concentrate on your left hand fingers, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Concentrate on your back, hips left and right, waistline left and right, shoulder blades left, right, and shoulders left, right. Concentrate on the front of the body, on your pelvis floor. It's a triangle. You're moving up through the middle of the body, through your navel, chest, throat, chin, nose, forehead, top of your head. Inhale, exhale, and start rotating your wrists and ankles clockwise and anti-clockwise. Stretching through your fingers and your toes, moving hands up and above your head, stretch, reaching the opposite walls with your hands and your legs. Then right hand left leg stretch and left hand right leg stretch. Knees bent, give yourself a hug, rocking from side to side. And from the right side, when you're ready, bring yourself in front of the mat into the most comfortable cross-leg sitting position. Well done. Are you okay? Rotating shoulder blades up and back. Thank you so much for your practice. It was great, fantastic. Namaste. Good afternoon. Well done.
You're
Well
right.
done.
Like,
Well done.
My head back all the time, it's not making me feel a dizzy. So